Hello and welcome to a Kooky Corner of YouTube, where I am going to show you how far I'm getting on with all my little tasks. There are quite a few. Also got a bit of a head cold at the minute, so do apologise for the very deep Barry White voice going on here. Yeah, I am now Barry White, the Love Walrus. So first things first, I want to catch you up on my 365 hoop. Yesterday I did not do a stitch. I did some working in my journal because I was just hiding under blankets for a while. So I'm going to catch up on that today. That's going to be a task on my task list for today. It's just 2 days worth to catch up on, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, we've got all kinds of little things going on now. I've got my little noodles. I've got a little cup of hot chocolate, a little message there that looks like help, but could be either help or hello, depending on which view you're looking from. A little flower. I found a little circle of felt, and it occurred to me I wanted to stitch it on, so I did, and I gave it a little face. There's a pair of red glasses because I'm hankering for a pair of red reading glasses. That was my thought of the day. Don't judge me. And then a little robin, because I think we've got a couple of little robins that hang around in our garden. And so I spotted one the other day and I thought, he's going on my hoop. So really, anything you want can go on your hoop. If you've got days where you haven't got anything, then you can just add in little dots. Little French knots or a little bit of just decorative stitching. It doesn't really matter. It's your hoop and it's your way of stitching. So you can do whatever you like on your hoop. If you've got a day where you don't really have much to put on, find something that you like, something that sparked your interest, and pop that on instead. So that's all caught up. Well, it will be when I get my extra 2 little motifs on, and I think everything's going to fit, so it's all good. The next thing to catch up on is my junk journal. I am enjoying this process very, very much. So let me figure out where we got to. I think we got to there last time. And I've actually stuck my memory in onto the memory one now as well. Feeding the birds in the local park in Wingworth. That is one of my memories. And another one of my Birbfest birds. I'm liking how I can take these in and out if I need to, because you never know, I might need to do that. Obviously, a little pocket with that guy in. I think I showed you that last time. So moving onwards, had to commemorate my boy David, and the last album that he brought out was Black Star, but we had a silver star because he certainly was one of those, so gone in there. This one was, I'm having to refer back now, this one was Garden, I think it was. Yeah, this is Garden. And then I've got my King Penguin boy in there. And I think that was it on that one. I just put some flappy leaves on there with some thoughts on Magpie's rule. Also on that one, I did a little bit of weaving there. So underneath that, I've got some space there to add in something onto the back of there. But some weaving on there. Then, this one was, I think this was Torn Edges. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was. I've got all kinds of things going on in here. I've combined pages, I've done all kinds of stuff. I've got this rather nice flappy iridescent piece of paper that I stuck over this bird here. This one isn't Torn Edges. Which is this one then? Oh, pattern. Yeah. A pattern of dots. And then we've got this sticker here, honorary cult club member. The next one was eclectic. That's right, I'm going backwards and forwards. Oh, layered that was as well. Layered with pattern. So I've got lots of layers going on. This one was eclectic, so I went with a whole load of stickers. that I have collected. That one is one of my stickers. It's one of the sea slugs that I have, well, usually have in my Etsy shop. There's stickers for those. So put him in there. I have these lovely stickers here from someone on Etsy that I usually buy their stickers from. It's Slightly Ghosts. That's the name of the place on Etsy, and the lovely person who makes these stickers. So Slightly Ghost stickers. That is from a flyer I got, or it was from, oh, it's from Jekyll Drawers. That's right. It was inside an order I placed with Jekyll Drawers. And there are the deets there. It's just Jekyll Drawers. This was from a Killstar order. I had some stickers, and it's stick or die, so I thought it fitted in quite well. Right, okay, so now we're back on track. I think this is Torn Edges. So I did a little torn edge collage there with my bird of the day on the top. And it still says stick or die at that side. This one is Garden. So I found this beautiful, I don't know if any of you get the Sarah Raven catalogue. I'm obsessed. Just sit there and just drool at all the colours of the flowers and everything. But this was an old Sarah Raven catalogue, and I kind of cut it up and laid it up because on one side it said, quite aptly, my garden perch. And this guy looks like he might fit in and sit on that garden perch. You can see him doing that. And there's also a little pocket in here with another Birbie inside. So he fits in there. All my birds are fitting really well into this journal. And if they don't fit, I kind of make them fit one way or another. So that's a little foldy out bit there that keeps him protected. The next one, I think this is more pattern again. Yeah, this is pattern with the dots, but I kind of followed the dots on over here as well because I like to spread things out a bit. This one was opposites. So down here we have like this beautiful raven by Crow Artist on Etsy, because I bought a few cards from them. I do like to support makers who are, you know, small shops, small businesses. So that was their compliments card, and I thought, haha, opposite to this bird, who is, well, whimsical to say the least. Guess who drew that one? And I put some little tabby stickers on that as well. On there, this one, what was this one? Oh, this was just a little pocket. I just decided to make a pocket with some more little circly pattern things going in there for that guy to live in. That's my Egyptian goose. He lives in there. And I've got to here, I've just been waiting for this bit to dry because this is for flow, as in the river flows, but I don't know what else I'm going to do with that yet. So that will be on the next update. And I'm happily at the middle of my journal. So I am enjoying this. I'm figuring out the way it works for me and trying to ignore everything else that's going on and just doing my own sweet thing. But I am halfway through. So yeah, I'm on flow at the minute, which is not completed. So that's still to do. Whimsical, I think I think everything I do fits into that banner maybe. But I'm looking forward to doing some of these. I'm looking forward to the lyrics one especially. I've got some superb lyrics in my brain that I fit in there. So that is that. On to the Colour Inspiration Journal, which is being hosted and run and overseen by the lovely Annie Claxton from Arty Farty Annie here on YouTube and on Facebook and on Discord. Links are all below in the description box if you want to join in on either of those two things, and maybe have a go at doing the Colour Inspiration Journal prompt things yourself. Sorry, I keep having to stop and have a little drink because my voice is not standing up to it at the minute, but we will proceed. So I think I showed you last time the basis of the little colour book that I was going to make. So let me just pop this out of the way for a minute. And this is what I ended up with, and I'm quite liking it. So it is a little colour journal, and on the last time I updated you, I showed you that I made like a concertina book out of 1 page of paper, and then I've kind of backed it with 2 small square canvases, which are also then covered with some needle felting. So I've got a little tie wrap that holds it all together. And sorry about the coughing and spluttering. So yeah, 2 sides with some needle felting, which has then been appliqued onto, buttons, embroidery, very random, but spirals and things. Just lots of stitches going into it on both sides. You've got some beads on this side, another button, another piece for applique. And I really enjoyed making those 2 small pieces to fit on here. So I might be doing some more of these little books in the future. But it was just to explore my colour. So my main colour was like a blue violet, like a blue violet-y colour. And then my, I think this is what they call a split complementary, because I think the opposite of the colour wheel, if you look at purple, it's yellow, but I liked this like orange. I'm much more of an orange than a yellow person, although I do like yellow, but I don't like to overuse it. So I thought orange was a nice, another toning colour to go in well. And in the pages, I kind of decorated them up just to play around with it. So as I showed you, I made the concertina, which stands up quite nicely as well. Decorated my pages up, just playing around with colours, playing around again with the Sarah Raven book. It's coming in very handy. Cutting out some holes and just sticking some little bits of paper behind it. Got the word violet there. Playing around with patterns, and then playing around with shapes. And then on the back, like I showed you, I put in my little mandalas with those violet-y colours in them, and then backed onto orange paper, which is what I painted this backing into, and also the edges of the book. So that was that. I added the wrapping in. I think I've just wrapped it the wrong way. Hold on. Let's do it the right way. There's a right and a wrong way. There isn't really. So this was just bits of yarn I had that I attached in so that I could then put some beads on, make it look pretty. I've then gone in and done some kind of little scrappy, stitchery, felty kind of bits on here as well, with additions and bits of gold, because I like gold with these colours. I'm really liking that combination. And I want to work with more of these little scraps, I think, in my sketchbook. Just trying out different things and different shapes, etc. And yesterday, when I was feeling sorry for myself on on a chair, I just did a little bit of sketching, playing around with pattern, playing around with colours. And I'm going to try and get down my my colour palette on one of the pages today. So that's going to be a job for today, and then just to do some more playing around. So that's all that updated. My Birbfest things have all been posted onto my Instagram. So if you look for Cool Kooky Creatures on Instagram, you will be able to see all of the birds that I have been doing for this month's prompt, which is Birbfest. So yeah, I do that every day without fail and upload it every day, so you can see my progress there, which is probably easier than trying to go back through my junk journal and pick them all out again. Updating you on the postcard sale that I am running. We've had quite a few lovely entries. I saved all the pictures into an album that I will then show everyone at the end of the month. So if you want to make sure that yours goes in to the gallery, then if you could remember, if you upload your picture of your piece, to do the hashtag Kooky postcard Sal, so that's SAL 2024. And that's kind of the hashtag to be looking at if you want to be included in the gallery. Sorry for the pauses. I'm trying to stop myself from coughing in between. Not very attractive, I'm afraid. And neither is my nose at the moment, but we'll not go into that. Talking of sketchbooks, I recently found at the bottom of my drawer this one that I started last year when we were doing the recipe pages on this beautiful I think it's a Sea White accordion book, which we got with a scrawler box. And that was the scrawler box challenge right on the front one there. So then I decided this is going to be my fanciful food menu book. So you've probably seen these before if you've been with me for a while. So we've got all different recipes. This one's banana pancakes, chicken noodle soup, and basically it's just a little whimsical drawing of the food with what you might find on a recipe, on a restaurant menu, not a recipe. And then some lyrics from a song at the side that matches up. So this one was Life is a Minestrone, 10cc, and it's a summer minestrone served with crusty bread. Then we've got Eton Mess, meringue, whipped cream, mint leaves, spice, biscuits, and strawberries. And then we got And Nothing to Get Hung About, Strawberry Fields Forever by the Beatles. This one is cornflakes and raisins and a muffin with jam. And I think you can probably guess this is Wish I Was a Kellogg's Cornflake, Floating in My Bowl, Taking Movies, and that's from Punky's Dilemma by Simon and Garfunkel, which has been one of my favourite songs since I was tiny. This one is New York style lemon and berry cheesecake, and this is the cheesecake song by Louis Armstrong. So cheesecake, munching on a cheesecake. We have a lovely lollipop selection, and this is You Are as Sweet as Candy from My Boy Lollipop by Millie Small. Turning it over, we have more. So we've got That's Amore, When the Moon Hits Your Eye Like a Big Pizza Pie. That's Amore. It's an Italian pizza. Mean Mr. Mustard. So that's a Beatles song again. Traditional hot dog served with onions and a hot mustard. So it's Mean Mr. Mustard shaves in the dark, sleeps in the park. Rock Lobster, B-52s. And there they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock, it was a rock lobster. And here he is on the plate. A grilled rock lobster, tails with lemon and olive oil. This one I did on the run, so it wasn't as finished as the rest of them, but I did do it. It's Breakfast at Tiffany's, and that's from the song Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue. And now I've got a few pages to fill, so I intend to do that at some point too. But let's see how many we've got to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 more recipes. Now, guys, I want you to come in on here and down in the description box, if you could suggest to me some more recipes. You know how it goes with songs with recipes or references to food in it. And I would like you to give me some ideas. So I've got 5 more slots to fill. So please do write those down below. And now looking forward to February, I am going to be running or hosting a prompt-based month. And what we're going to do is to be looking at abstract art. So it's called Abstractuary. Kind of see what I did there? And it's going to run from the 1st of February to the 29th of February. And every day we'll have a prompt. And I'm going to put up some pictures of the prompts now. So I'm going to give you a prompt today. You can read into it what you like into that particular prompt. Sometimes the prompt is an artist that I might want you to look at and do a piece reminiscent of, or whatever you want to do. You don't have to do all of the prompts. You can do as many as you like. Come and jump in on any of the days that you find interesting or you want to work on. There are no rules. There are no prompt police who are going to come around and demand that you do something every day. That's not how we work. So the rule is we're looking at abstract. That's it, basically. And it can be in any media. So if you want to paint, watercolour, mixed media, stitch, knit, again, anything that fits in any size. So it's really up to you. I'm going to be trying to work fairly smallish, not sure, I might change my mind. But yes, so if you want to join in on that, the prompt list is up on Instagram, again, Cool Kooky Creatures on Instagram. And if you look through my listings, you'll be able to find that particular list of prompts. And that's me caught up. I'm going to go and get under a blanket again now and maybe do a little bit of stitching just to keep my hand in. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but it's kind of coming out on my nose now and everything. You don't really need to know that. Anyway, lovely to see you. Do come back and visit again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back here very soon with something else. Bye for now.